In a small American town, there lived a boy named Jake. Jake was known for his sharp mind and intelligence. His teachers admired his potential, and his parents believed he was destined for greatness. But Jake had one major flaw: he wasted his time. Instead of studying, he spent hours gaming, chatting with friends, and scrolling through social media. His parents often reminded him, "Jake, time is precious. Use it wisely." But he always laughed and said, "Relax, I have plenty of time. I'll study later." One day, the results of the annual exams were announced. To Jake's shock, his grades were far worse than expected. The teachers who once praised him looked at him with disappointment. Even his friends, who used to admire him, began to drift away. When he got home, he saw his parents staring at his report card, their faces filled with disappointment. For the first time, Jake felt the weight of his mistakes. He was angry at himself but didn't know how to change. That night, he sat on the porch, lost in thought, when his grandmother, a wise and respected woman, came and sat beside him. She noticed his troubled face and asked, "What's wrong, Jake?" Jake sighed. "Grandma, I don't get it. I'm smart. I thought I had time. But now, I feel like I've lost everything." His grandmother smiled gently and said, "My dear, the problem isn't your intelligence. The problem is that you think time waits for you. Let me tell you a story. Long ago, there was a powerful king named Richard. He had endless wealth, grand castles, and loyal soldiers. But he had one flaw: he wasted time. Every morning, he slept until noon, ignored his responsibilities, and spent his days at feasts and celebrations. When his advisors warned him, he laughed and said, "Why rush? I have all the time in the world." One day, a wise old woman visited his court. She said, "Your Majesty, you have everything, but you waste the most precious gift, time. If you don't change, you'll regret it one day." The king smirked and replied, "I'll worry about that later. I have plenty of time." Years passed, and the kingdom started to crumble. Enemies grew stronger, and his people lost faith in him. By the time King Richard realized his mistakes, it was too late. His kingdom fell, his wealth disappeared, and his health failed. He searched for the old woman to ask for help, but she was gone. In the end, he sat alone, realizing that no amount of power or gold could bring back the time he had wasted. Jake listened intently. His grandmother's words hit him hard. He finally understood that time was slipping through his fingers, just like it had for the foolish king. "Grandma, is it too late for me to change?" he asked hesitantly. She smiled and said, "It's never too late, Jake. The clock keeps ticking, but every second is a chance to start fresh. The choice is yours. Will you control your time, or will time control you?" That night, Jake made a decision. No more wasting time. He created a daily schedule, started waking up early, and focused on his studies. It wasn't easy, temptations were everywhere. But whenever he felt distracted, he remembered the king who lost everything. Months later, Jake's efforts paid off. His grades improved, his confidence soared, and he became the top student in his class. Years later, he became a successful entrepreneur, inspiring others with his story. Time is like a river, it never flows backward. The difference between success and failure isn't intelligence. It's how you use your time. So ask yourself, are you using your time wisely, or are you letting it slip away?